You took off your headphones. Why you take off the headphones?
Because if I didn't take off the headphones, I can't listen. I can't focus on looking at you.
I don't want you to look at me.
No,
I need you to put on the headphones so you can hear when I turn down the music.
When I come on the morning, I have to get my teacup. So of coffee. So looking at you, just full that void. Yeah.
So what you have over there? Not coffee?
Not black. I like them brown. Yeah.
Father God.
What are you doing?
I am all right. How are you?
I only tell Sergeant Joe you're fine.
Oh, you listening? Like I get jealous?
Good morning to the people of... Well, a man tell you must stay far from you, so I just stay far from you.
Yeah, I don't think he's the only person who would say that either.
Oh, okay, right. But he the only person I got accepted from.
You, oh.
Yeah, the rest of them are just rubbish there.
Rubbish? Yeah. Okay.
8 minutes, 30 seconds after 8 o'clock in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's Friday. I want to say special good morning to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I want to say, Christal, did you listen to the Shaker program yesterday?
I heard bits and pieces in between.
Did you hear what I called in?
No. I heard your voice, but I wasn't listening because I was in discussion.
Okay,
so
whenever you're
distracted.
Whenever you're doing something and I call, put whatever you done and listen to me attentively, okay?
Hopefully I'm not taking care of my child at the time.
Well, no, you can't take care of your child and your job, yeah. It wasn't at home at the time.
You could be calling on a different program.
Well, I do go on a different program.
Okay,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
okay.
But from a layman standpoint, what is your understanding of the UN? Give a comprehensive answer, you could. And while you're doing that, see if you could find, because I'm ignorant to these questions that I'm asking you. So tell me, what is CELAC? The UN?
Latin American countries.
Well,
for an organization and
entity. Inform the people.
No. You asked me what is my understanding. Yeah. That is not necessarily informing because my understanding may not be all factual, or it may not be the
when you sit in front
the
of
entire thing.
You could Google it because the fella say his smartphone.
Well, this is very on the spot.
So you could try and see.
What specifically do you want? Do you want a definition of the UN and then you want a definition of CELAC?
Yes, I want a definition.
Okay, so give me 2 minutes. Let me get that for you.
Right. So
let me get the proper thing.
While Christal is looking for them so that I could be informed, I want to say a special good morning to Mr. Lance Neverson, Miss Murphy. There's a gentleman who called the radio station quite often. I'm not too sure if it's Mr. Bristol, but he sung like Bristol. That means you are intelligent because Mr. Bristol is an intelligent fellow. You know, Christal, I was listening to yesterday's Shaker program, and I found the program to be interesting because Augustine Foreigner was speaking policy and not politics, okay? He was speaking about the function of the UN, CELAC, and the importance of we being a part of these organizations. We once sat at the UN, and now we are the chair of CELAC, right? And from listening to Mr. Foreigner and telling me that these two organizations seem to be very influential and has a lot of tongue on the political landscape. So I was listening to the program and I said, wow, this program is very interesting. But when Mr. Siana is the press secretary, Mr. Foreigner is the research officer. So when you hear Foreigner speak, you should be hearing information, and radio is about information. So I listen, and he will carry on, and he speak about the policy and the benefit that we should get, blah, blah, blah. But I put myself in a position of those persons like me whose favorite subject in school was recess, and couldn't understand the high-level discussion from a policy standpoint that Mr. Foreigner was speaking about. So I decided to call and ask some simple question. And, you know, since I was a little boy, I hear people say there's no such thing as a stupid question. But here's something. If you refer to me as being stupid, like you may say, Kingsley, you are a stupid person. What kind of question you expect coming from a stupid person? It must be a stupid question.
Who called you stupid?
What you must listen. So if I ask stupid questions, it's because you don't come to the conclusion that I am a stupid person. So the only thing that come from me is stupid questions, okay? But I know from my upbringing, there's no such thing as a foolish and a stupid question because we are at different levels in our humanity. So if I could only reach a certain level, that's what you'll get from me. And if my favorite subject was recess in school, I'm always absent. So I'm trying to see if I could inform myself or listen to people who should be more informed. And I think Mr. Ford might be more informed than me. So I was paying attention to his program. But I have a responsibility for posters to sit on these programs to try to inform people from a layman and a simple standpoint. And when I ask questions like I did yesterday, that was my intention for Mr. Foynham to break it down as simple as possible. But Christal, I don't know if you ever experienced that. I don't know where this is your fair in stimulus come from. You not question. You must just in the comfort of your home or your cars and listen to people on radio and accept what they say as the gospel. And the day you ask a question, you're dotish, you're backward, you're stupid, and it's all of the adjective to describe you because you should not ask the question.
Oh.
I mean that is not right. Because if you have people who are supposed to be informing, and I think Mr. Foynham yesterday was informing people about the policy and where we should be going with CELAC and what we did when we sat on the United Nations and permanent seat. So, sometimes, Christal, it's really have a bend out of shape when people will listen to you. They sat and they listened to the entire program, and I said to myself, Mr. Foynham is really doing a good job. But could the poor people understand what he's saying, or could they that standard way to understand? So I fit myself right into that groove and asked the question that I think the average poor people would like to know. I never know that the UN did so much for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I never know that we are in a position where we could exploit, according to Mr. Nevison, we could exploit our position as the chair of CELAC, whatever the organization is named. And while Mr. Nevison made his presentation yesterday, I listened to him describing me from where he see me. When he finished speak yesterday, I was better off in terms of the function of the UN and CELAC. He presented a presentation from a layman standpoint that I could associate it with. So when Mr. Levinson finished making his presentation, I was better informed in terms of the information that Mr. Foynham was trying to get across to people. Well, he hit you some jabs, and I don't know what is the hang up Mr. Levinson have with me. And then our friend came in.
Who's that? Our friend?
Yeah, Miss Murphy. And
I have never met Miss Murphy.
Well, you met her on the radio.
Yeah, but that doesn't make her my friend.
Yeah, well, I'm being respectful.
So
because I don't want to find myself in a position where I'm being disrespectful to people. So
okay.
When I say our friend, I'm speaking our friend through radio. And she calls most of the radio stations, including Star FM and WFM. And I sit here and I listen to the presentation by Miss Murphy and I say, wow. Wow is the only way to describe it. I say, look at that. A guy calling after, he said his smartphone smarter than me. Wow, you can imagine his smartphone. But them sit there and they ask the question. They didn't think that listen to Mr. Foynham, they will say silence is consent. So whatever Mr. Foynham say, it is a gospel from the policy standpoint of the ULP when they want to embrace the seat at CELAC and UN. So me who question and what are some of the benefits that we will get from these organizations, what sort of position we are in today, and what if we will be better off after we saw. No, I shouldn't ask those questions. As a stupid, foolish guy, shouldn't ask questions. I mean, I just can't understand why we are at this place, why we are at this juncture in our life, that you have to sing from a particular song sheet, or if you don't, you're anti-prime minister, you're anti-Europe, you're stupid, or you're dotish, and all you talk on the radio is SH, that T. I mean, I can't, how people could be like that. I think we are at a position in our transition where we should try and inform each other. And while the confrontation between me and Mr. Foyna was friendly, it's not what is said during the conversation, it's what is said after I hang up the phone. Some people think I should not respond, but I have to respond. I'm a human. I mean, if I sit, and I'm saying it, I'm better off after listening to Mr. Foyna and explain to me the policy via the European and CELAC. After Mr. Levinson presented his presentation, where he rubbished me, I was better off for us. Well, he didn't use the word exploit, but I'm saying we are better off to exploit the advantage that we may get from CELAC if we find ourselves in a compromising position through a national disaster. The guy who said that I'm as smart as a smartphone, do what you say. And that is why I asked Christal to Google these things. When she gives information,
you ready for them?
She will be giving you accurate information. So she's going to do it now.
Okay, from CELACinternational.org, the Community of Latin American and Caribbean States, CELAC is an intergovernmental mechanism for dialogue and political agreement, which includes permanently 32 countries in Latin America and the Caribbean. It is a regional forum that brings together all of Latin America and the Caribbean countries. And then we head over to the UN, un.org. One place, it says about us, one place where the world's nations can gather together, discuss common problems, and find shared solutions.
Well, you have it there from where the smartphone there is smarter than I am, because it's smart. We'll have the information. So Christal find it for you, so she'll give it to you. If you don't understand that, you can call and ask her to define it from her own knowledge and her understanding of what you just presented to you. 4579990. 4 is the WhatsApp number. You can send us a call or give us a call at 4579997 to speak to the issue that I raised this morning. And you can be formed, but hello, if you're not being respectful, we're going to terminate your calls, okay? Not any mood for anybody being disrespectful via the airway this morning. You don't know anything and somebody's on a program, you need to call and ask the questions, okay? And that is only what I did. And I think anybody who was listening for information, they will tell you, after I spoke to Mr. Foyna yesterday, they had a better understanding. And I could tell you why I had a better understanding. Because of the policy standpoint that Mr. Foyna pointed out that we are benefiting from the UN and where we plan to go from here to CELAC, right? So he didn't speak the politics of it yesterday, because you know it comes with the politics. The politics of it yesterday is when they came in and they had this flamboyant motorcade to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I don't think that was needed. But what is important is the information that is there and how we could use this presidency of CELAC to benefit the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So the floor is yours, 4579997, and we will see what's up coming in so far. We have one?
Yes.
Yes, what you currently
All right. Good morning.
See if it's really roady.
Yeah. Good morning, Christal and Kingsley. Kingsley, never let Augustine or anyone get under your skin. You're better than that. What I've noticed, Augustine calls you Kingsley, and Kingsley, you call him Mr. Ferdinand.
Yeah.
That's to show you the level of respect he has for you. Nevertheless, just speak about someone's.
Yeah. No, I refer to him because he's the holder of the resort office. And Christal, what is in you can't come on. When I was young, my father and my mother say, nicknames to you, put the hand on the people names. It's either Mrs., Miss, or Mr. Okay, say something embedded in me. And you have it, and we were told that you don't have to learn to respect people's position and the office that they're carrying. So if you don't like the Prime Minister, he's the Prime Minister, so it comes with a level of respect for the office that he's holding. So refer to him as Prime Minister Gonsalves. Not like Dr. Cox, who refer to him as Ralph, okay? No, for here he is Prime Minister Gonsalves. Why are you smiling, Christal?
Because I'm pretty sure you've said Ralph already. I'm trying to remember. Subject to correction.
Yeah. And but in my subconscious mind, I know I was doing something that I shouldn't do on the radio. but I'm establishing that fact that I all refer to the Prime Minister as Prime Minister Gonsalves. As you don't mind you calling Comrade Gonsalves. I think he embraced that particular name. But the people who just call and say Ralph, I don't think that is nicely. So if I do
it's not
that's
something
a
that
thought.
That is not something that really should be done.
Yes.
Anyways,
because you will hear Mr. Foy on the Shake Up program, and he might be beaten into Dr. Friday. You never hear him say Lorraine. You always refer to him as the leader of the opposition, Lorraine Friday or something. But stepping ways, I will call you and say that Mr. Friday is the junkie master. No. I can't entertain any kind of people with those negative comments about people. So when I spoke yesterday, my thing was to seek out information to where the majority of person who is deemed poor, want to know what are some of the benefits that St. Vincent and the Grenadines really get from CELAC, and what did we get from when we sat at the United Nations. I'm yet to be convinced that there were any sort of benefits there, but Mr. Ford answered yesterday, some coastal defense, over $30 million was spent, and if he didn't get that position from the UN, we might not have acquired those monies. And he said that money could have been used other places, but because of the importance of the defense of the eastern coast, the money was spent there. Okay, well, that's the answer. How much persons did know that we get that side of amount of money from the UN to do some of the different coastal defense that we've seen? And I actually saw some because I went to the area sometime last week that we refer to as Fancy. It took me some time to get there because it was the first time in my life I was going through that particular area. Yes, the roads are soft, the surface are good, so you didn't have. But one of the time I find myself driving people here because I didn't know exactly where I was.
Should have used Google Maps, sir.
Yeah, but the guy just say his smartphone smarter than me. I have one of those. Oh, is it the phone that you put on silent to me today?
Yes.
That's the phone I have. That could only say hello, where you want, and where you want to be picked up.
You gotta upgrade yourself.
No, I can't. I'm not technically savvy like you. So we have to have a smartphone.
The tech savvy is up here.
You
reluctance to learn something new is up here.
You think it's right for somebody to say that their smartphone is smarter than me? Any phone will be smarter than you?
Okay, so let me just come in here with one or two things, right? 8:25. We got 5 minutes before we take the next break. Now, whenever you have a program, whenever there's a program, ideally you should not encourage callers to disrespect anybody else. Whether it's other callers, whether it's other hosts, whether it's other people who are not calling, who are listening, anybody else. You should not encourage anybody to disrespect anyone, because the message you are sending is that you are allowing that kind of culture. You are allowing it to happen as well in people's private settings. If you disagree with somebody, if you don't like what somebody is saying, if you don't like what somebody is asking, regardless of the trigger, it should not be allowed. So something like that, once you see the caller is getting, and sometimes you might get carried away and you don't hear, or you're not listening to what the caller is saying. But once you realize that caller is getting disrespectful, you pull them up. Listen, XYZ, these things should not be happening. All right. Hold on. Just give me a second there. Right. These things should not be happening. You should not say this and that. Terror. If it is that you cannot say something more respectful, you got to keep away from saying these things or calling people this, that, and terror names. All right. What that's going to do as well is going to encourage other people who are not yet callers, who want to be callers, to call in. And all right, this is the culture of this program or whatever. I could do the same thing. So whenever I'm ready, I could call and I could cuss whoever I want. right? What that also does could discourage people from listening, because if persons' core values are, we need to treat other people with respect, we could disagree, but we don't have to disrespect one another, then they may not be listening further, especially if it's the first time they're listening. So you have to be mindful about things like that. There was something else here you said about poverty. For poor people to understand, poverty and intelligence should not be two things that are synonymous.
But people do compare them.
But because you are financially poor, it doesn't mean that you are not able to understand things at a certain level. You understand? So you break it down to the layman's term.
And that was my intention when I called him yesterday, to filter that information that Mr. Ford was speaking so healthy of, so people could understand. So, like you said, there's are people who won't call, and they will say, oh, why Kingsley don't call to intercept what Mr. Ford and he says and make it simple. And like I said, I was better off, after speaking to Mr. Ford about the importance, right? Like while Lance rubbish me, I was better off too, because I never know that you could have used those, but you made some good choice about too, to speak about how we could benefit from SILA, right? But come on, the issue of rubbishing people because they might have a different view to a political party you support. They have a different view of Rav Gonsalves, who they will support. And I mean, so we can
So
see.
let me try to take the calls because
Yes.
they've been coming in. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Can you speak up, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I just wonder, because it ain't no difference than a man come with you get a news clip reading and they start to hold set a big words. Sometimes you out here wondering, I wonder what you mean.
Exactly.
But if
Exactly.
you get something like Silas, it's just public education, just let the people know the meaning and what benefit we can get from it.
And that is all I was trying to get out of Mr. Ford yesterday, because I have the average person like me and you who might even know can't even spell SILAC, right?
Yes,
Don't know the function, but if you could break it down from a layman's standpoint, people will understand. And like I say, I was better off after listening to him, so I could come here and things like that.
When somebody explains to you, Mr. Defrator, you must, once they break it down and explain to you, put it in a way that even the person that ain't go to school and get education, that they could understand.
Exactly. That was my intention.
People will talk, they set up big words, going. You wonder what they're really talking about. What they mean? I wonder what they mean. So you was telling me something on the news, and I have to go through a dictionary before
Yes.
Because everybody don't know you're bright, you're intelligent. They want to come to know one why trying to exploit me. And just come in simple terms and let people know what's going on.
Exactly. Thank you for your.
I just want to show something to you,
man.
and it's just, I don't know if you're use it in a second hour for another program.
Yeah, go ahead.
They say when you're going to cross the crossing, you must make eye-to-eye contact with the drivers.
Yeah, when we were young, our parents been giving us information. They say look up and look down, right?
And
but,
you know the other thing, they say when your license sticker should be in a place, okay, that you could visible, it should be visible from the front there.
Yes.
Correct.
Kingsley, you notice now vehicle windscreen tint. You observe that?
Full windscreen tint. That even happened with the state vehicles.
I am calling on the commissioner of police to deal with this immediately. It's a hazard. People getting knocked down and crossing, and I know it's because of some of them things on the windscreen. And some of these accidents. You could never get clear vision through them things.
But they said something is coming.
6 inches of tint on the windscreen. But you put windscreen tint now, so you can't see the driver, you can't see the license sticker.
Yes.
They can't make no eye-to-eye contact. You can't see the license. Man, police passing, police vehicle must get them on too. Some of the police personal vehicle.
Yes.
And they should deal with this. And what I think they should do, when the vehicle come to inspect, deal with that one day. Let all the inspectors out there carry a number, something like a letter stamp, and they just have on the vehicle. So you should know, well, okay, me, Kingsley inspect this vehicle. Say, so no question, boy, how the pass the inspection, who pass it?
Yes.
There's stamp with a number.
Yes.
This number and this Kingsley, I go to see the vehicle, Kingsley inspect this vehicle and pass it.
Yes.
And it shouldn't.
Yes.
Yeah, they get certificates and everything.
Yes. Yeah. We will discuss.
Alright.
We'll discuss that probably this week or something next week after one of the traffic talk.
I don't know if I take it to find other topics or maybe because I don't want to have because this is a very important part. Other thing I training, God. Kingsley, when last you drive from Fountain go Richland Park and go up to I even go up Billy Gomez.
If I'm at the airport and they give me a job to go Richland Park, there's two things you have to do. You either take the job or you drive out the position and go to the back of the line. You know what I do most of the time? Drive out and go to the back of the line because me ain't going to Richland Park.
It ain't worth it.
Me ain't going to Richland Park.
It ain't worth it. And you know what I just think? I just say, look, Billy, you come in a favor and okay, Billy, so Louis say Curtis, you come a favor and going up, you meet Gonzales, then you come to Marco and Mespo. 3 people that when they see you. You want to tell me Baxter. You want to tell me Baxter ruling them. You want to tell me Baxter inside the road, that leave any road for Baxter don't fail with the road. They're mashing up our vehicles, and parts killing we, and they go and still forget VAT off of the part that we buy.
Yeah, the road from Fountain to Richland Park is terrible.
And then you can't get money half away for parts. It's unfair. Unfair.
Yeah, well, nobody call and say they're anti-Baxter, you're anti-road fixing, but because I don't know how people
think. When you buy a bill in the clinic, then you pull the corner, the boy get hold of it. Some people always know it.
No, I just go out and make sure not being coming and go back in the vehicle to open up wide. It's the biggest role I see. Fully hold them people.
Why actually just come and fully hold. And Baxter do that, and you tell you the Baxter in charge of the road.
I wonder if Curtis just passed the corner, boy. Oh, Lord.
All right, then, King.
Have a nice day, officer. Have a nice day. Yeah.
The response to the tinting, that was yesterday's topic for Cop Chat. So they made some statements concerning that. Stated what the law says about tinting.
Okay.
And there might be something coming concerning tinting.
They have a start from the 3 vehicles that is assigned to the Prime Minister's office because those windshields heavily tinted dark in front. Yes, 7, and all the 7s.
All right. Time for a break. Time for a break right about now. When we come back, we'll take some of the responses. At 8:45, we have Courts joining us. All right.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a whole new world out there. Reaching new customers and getting products faster. That's what it's all about. Ocean freight rates are skyrocketing, so don't pay more for slower service. It's time to switch to faster, more reliable air cargo service with SkyMax Cargo. Up to 3 flights weekly to and from the USA, Puerto Rico, and the Caribbean islands. Providing excellent import, export, and e-commerce solutions to put you ahead of the competition. For special low rates on small packages and air cargo, contact SkyMax today. 784-456-5400. Local agents SwiftPack, Interprime Cargo. Call 784-456-5400 to book your shipments today. That could have been you. An accident that could have been avoided because your tires had almost no grip on the road. Safety is a factor that should never be overlooked when it comes to your car or whatever you drive. SVG Tire Sales and Services in Balls Avenue and in Arnisvale carries a wide selection of quality new tires to fit any car, truck, minibus, or SUV. You can experience a comfortable and safe commute every time. We are agents for the world's most reliable brands on and off the road, including Kenda Tires, the king of the mountain, Cooper Tires, king of the road and track, Ostone, the king of the outback, and High Fly, the king of the Asian highway. We also carry new tires for light or heavy duty trucks from MRF, High Fly, and Linglong. A reliable set of new tires keep you, your passengers, and your payload always in the safe lane. So when you need quality tires with reliability at 100%, choose SVG Tire Sales and Services in Kingstown, 457-1467, or in Arnisvale, 456-6444. SVG Tire Sales and Services. Performance, reliability proven when the rubber meets the road.
You look for our award-winning Hyroon beer. The new Hyroon label, bottled in the gem of the Angeles, captures our radiant Vincent sunshine framed in gold. It dives into the glisten indigo Caribbean waters and reflects waves from shores of land with a rhythmic pulse meeting our lush emerald green vegetation. The new logo fuses with the arch, a symbol of strength and support, a perfect representation of the City of Arches. It features the SVG diamond formation, perfectly blended with hops and barley, which gives Hyrule its distinct notes, aromas, and flavors. A crisp taste. Enjoy it from fancy to the grenadines. This new label superiority represent the passion behind Hyrule Beer. Live Incension or Incensions. Hyrule Beer, available at all markets, depots, bars, and restaurants. The age 8 years and over to enjoy.
Accidents can happen in the blink of an eye. There can be injury or even death. Protect yourself today. Call Insurance at 456-2247 or Beckway 458-3855 or contact our representative at Essential Mall in Bay 454-4260. Protect your investment from passenger liability, earthquake, volcanic eruption, floods, hurricanes, contractors or risk, and more. We cover all classes, types of vehicle and event. Century Insurance. There's the first in Vincent Bank building in Kingstown. Call us today and let us protect you. Call our Kingstown 638 or contact our representative, Mr. Jason Sargent, in Division Mall in Beckway at 450 Insurance. We you.
In with the new. In past, you complained when we failed. We listened and went back to the drawing board. At last, a new, fresh beginning. A fresh face. A new product. International Standard Metals A792 presents Galvalume, an aluminum roofing metal. Branded best used for roofing material. Tested and proven to be of superior quality. Get wider coverage for the island. We have a variety of colors, including zinc sheet. Also, take advantage of our unique roofing patterns. U-panel, industrial, and crimp Spanish style. Visit us at the Diamond Industrial Estate. Call us at 456-19 or email lsvg@gmail.com. Galvalume, a product of International Standard Metals.
We are found now on the World Wide Web. Log on to SVG's first online radio station, www.999wearfound.com.
All right, let's get back into it. We got a voice note because this morning time is of the essence, so we got to be tight like. No, that's for off air. I can't tell you.
No,
Like ants.
so I know it's yeah, okay.
All right, so let's play this voice note here. All right, let's go.
Good morning. You know what I learned, Kingsley? A lot of people does not understand what discussion is, right?
Definitely.
Education and all, right?
Yes.
Go on the radio, you will educate us in certain ways. The program and also that program with the people. So you're asking a question is because you know or you better understand, because not all of us went in high school.
Yes.
So when they are talking, we will understand. So that's why things you call it. Let him to like either. But sometimes when you try to do uneducated, just to know that you're trying your best so that someone else could understand what you're saying. Half of them don't even understand what the people are saying. All they just say is and shake the head. Yes, 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 yes. But they don't even know half of the discussion.
Yes.
What Christal just did, it educated me on what it means. Because I don't know crap nothing about the UN. I heard this, but I don't know. So that's why it have people like you to educate us, you and Christal, and so that you could break it down. You know, think they are smart and they are not. It is wise to ask questions. That's how you get to learn.
Hello, good morning. Let's try it's not come through. Hello, good morning. Okay.
The next one.
That's it. This one. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, my dear Christal.
Good morning, good morning.
And Mother Kingsley.
Morning, Mr.
Feel down.
No,
It's okay.
no, I'm not talking because I know people you listening and who normally call us off, and you should. We learn from what took place yesterday.
Exactly what you did.
Yeah.
I grew up in a policy with Friday. If you come in to talk to me, let's talk sense.
Yes.
And he said, I'm not here for nonsense. I said, Lord, what happened to you? Lower him down. All you're doing is send the man the situation. All you have to do is make it. And if you can make your answer, say, I'll call you off it.
Yes.
But this embarrassment, we need to stop this. I dropped out from Bishop College.
Yes.
And nobody ain't beating me. Common sense is really right through.
Yes.
When you come with allegations about what you're saying, I shut my mouth and I go my way.
Definitely.
But I know wrong from right.
Yes.
They need to stop this.
Yes.
University might help. If you have it. Yes, but you was not wrong.
No, I was not. I was convinced I was doing the right thing. I need to know from a layman's standpoint.
Something. Even me didn't understand it.
Exactly.
I know it had to be something good, but I wanted to get it properly.
Yes.
And now that she spoke it out there, I get it, like the gentleman.
Yes.
Get it. But if you don't ask, you have to ask.
And once I hear asking question, I tell you that. That's how you learn. You have to ask.
You need to, and then you learn to make a decision.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
You need to.
All right. So
just tell my darling, I'll have a good day. Eh?
Yes,
same to you. Thank you. Your timing is perfect. It's now 8:45. Time for courts to have a calling. Lisa is waiting anxiously to get in. All right.
Courts ready cash. Courts ready cash. It's really so easy getting fast. In 24 hours or less, I need a cash loan, but that's something for you. Oh, ready cash is hassle-free, get it with speed. Ready cash is here for your every need. I promise it's easy, believe me. Yeah. Courts got something for you. Oh.
Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
You know it's Friday. Yeah. So you gotta give Lisa a little bit of energy for it.
That's Courts instrumental volume in there.
No, I just play some silver.
Okay.
And sometimes it's okay, so you know. I know she's coming with something exciting.
I don't practice soca, so I wouldn't want it exciting.
Why? Anyways, no, this isn't. I don't think Lisa is gonna call from that area code. All right. You have to hold on the comments, mean the WhatsApp. All right. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning, Christal.
Hi, Lisa.
Good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. It's the last Friday.
Is it?
In the month of... Could you believe that January is finished? It's the fastest time of January fly by.
Praise the Lord.
Sure some folks are excited. Because January normally has months in it, eh?
does.
So, so a very special good morning to all the listeners, those persons who have tuned in to AFM, to our customers, those persons who have been supporting us from day one and who will continue to support us, and also to those customers who we're going to bring on board with us for the new year. We want to let you know that our Love You More promotion is going to finish on Tuesday, which is 31st. So there's still a little bit of time for persons to get those pieces so that you can get on that healthy lifestyle for 2023. So we have in store 20% off on cash purchases and 30% off persons who are doing their purchase on our Ready Finance, our credit. We are also using our influencer Kian, because Kian is a gym instructor. So Kian has been pushing healthy lifestyle since the month started. I thought again push it all the time, but especially just since the month started, because we know that persons make these, up in the air resolutions. Oh, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do all this thing for the new year. So we're trying to get persons to stick with it for this year. So we have discounts offer on our gym equipment. So for persons who don't want to go to the gym, intimidated crowd or people, and you to do it in the comfort of your home, we do put your confidence, can do your own personal workout. So check us out when you're into home. It's not up to your schedule, just to, just pass in and just see what we have. And of course, as I mentioned, we have our discounts running on our on purchases between now and the end of the month. We also want to encourage persons who may have payments to make on their account. Remember that you don't have to come into court to make that payment. You can pay at any branch of BOSVG or any post office that is located next to, whether you're on the mainland or you can do that at those locations. You can also go to our cash branch, which is located directly opposite the General Post Office in Kingstown, and you can make your payment as well. Talking about cash, I know that some persons have been struggling to the end of the month, and even though it's the 27th, some persons still have not gotten paid. We have to deal with, so they might be looking for some cash, and even if you got your salary, it might still not be enough to cover some of the expenses that you have from since December. So if you are looking for, because some persons overextended themselves. Yeah. Honestly, some persons took out, they bite off more than they can chew. Yeah. And even though they have gotten their, even though they're getting their salaries in this month, they're still not going to be able to cover what obligations they have. So if it is that you need to get, whether it be a payday loan that will tie you over until the next payday, even though you've just gotten paid. We have our $500 payday loan. There is no interest applied to that loan. All you're paying is for the registration fee and the amount that you borrowed. Just a small thing to tie you over. If it is that you need more than that, then obviously you will have to come in and speak with any of our CSRs or even at the Ready Cash branch, and you can apply for up to $20,000. And we can work with you to see if we can get that money in your hands between now and this afternoon. Right? I mean, the requirements are simple. You need to walk with your 2 proofs of ID, you need to walk with a bill, and you need to walk with a proof of income. Same as if you're going to take out an item from courts. Right? So once you brought that in, then we can start. And if you've had an account with us before, it makes it even easier because we'll then look at your payment history and then we can determine, okay, this is somebody who's been paying well. We don't have any issues with them. We can easily give them the money. So again, that's why it's so important to pay on your accounts well, because that history in most cases is what we have to go with if we want to increase the spending limit that persons need to get. All right. Those persons listening to me as well in the diaspora, if you need to make the purchase for your loved ones back home, remember that we have 2 branches, one in Brooklyn and one in Queens, that you can visit, and you can make your purchase there. It's the most quick, stress-free, hassle-free purchase that you can make, because you don't have to worry about shipping and clearing and everything else when you make that purchase and you have to ship it back home to your loved ones. Right? We deal with everything else for you. And last but not least, our optical department, remember that you can come in and get your eyes tested for free. It's been like that since we opened our branch. Eye testing is for some persons where some places where you go, you have to pay for eye testing. And it's never been a cost applied since we've opened Courts Optical, because we want to make sure that persons get that opportunity to test their eyes. We even check your pressure and your sugar, everything when you come in. So it's not just an eye testing thing, it's a holistic test that we do when persons come in and make that appointment with us. To those persons who are listening to me and you're in Kanawan, our team is down there until this afternoon. They're located at the Kanawan Secondary School, and they are doing free eye testing as well down there. They have specials as well on sunshades, on prescriptions, frames, and also on contact lens. So you can visit the Kanawan Secondary School today. They started since 8 this morning, and I think they're going to be there until maybe 3:30. So again, this is a great opportunity for persons off the mainland who want to get their eyes tested. The team is there. Take advantage of them down there today, please, because I don't know if they're going to be back in February. If not, it's going to be in March. So it's going to be a little while before the team comes back down.
Okay.
Right? So we still have a great weekend.
Before you go.
And to all of our customers, have a great weekend as well. If this is your birth month, before I go, if this is your birth month and you're celebrating a birthday, remember that you can come in and say, hey, this is my birthday. I need to get my birthday discount.
Hey.
And we'll apply that birthday discount to purchase.
Awesome.
Right?
Before you go,
So
Lisa,
again,
a quick question from a listener. What if you're outside of Brooklyn and Queens? How could you facilitate a purchase?
Well, we have our shopcourts.com website. So you can also make the purchase online. So it's www.shopcourts.com/St. Vincent, and you can make that purchase as well online.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa. You have yourself a wonderful weekend.
You too, darling. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. And that was Courts.
Well, let me say a special good morning to Anita, who listened in Canada. Crystal,
yeah.
You know, one of the things I like coming here in mornings for, soon as I put in the code and I came in and I come in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to say good morning to you. You always approach me first and say, hi, you okay?
Why is it supposed to be there?
It's supposed to be here, okay? But I enjoy. Wait, listen carefully.
Okay.
I mean, I enjoy you doing that to me. I just feel so important that I don't have to say good morning to you when I walk, and you already had it in your mind to say.
Oh, because I was raised well.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So when you and I are here, and other people comes in and they didn't say anything, what they're saying to me?
Once you meet somebody, the first thing out of your mouth should be good morning, good afternoon, good day.
Anita, I note what you're saying and I'm paying attention. Yeah. 457-99-97. We have a caller.
Oh, before we take the call, we have to play the ad and then we come back. All right.
Whether you're one thing, remember that we tell you this boy do he's supposed to do.
All right. Okay. Let's go and come back.
When you're behind the wheel, stay alert. Driving safely should always be your top priority. Protect yourself and other road users by keeping your attention on the road. Stay alive, avoid distractions like cell phones, and maintain a safe distance from other vehicles. Only overtake when it is absolutely safe to do so. And remember to be on the lookout for motorcyclists. The life you save today may be yours. Alert today, alive tomorrow. This message is brought to you by AKT Motorcycles, available at Courts.
Yeah, I'll tell you this morning is very tight. All right, so we got to keep it even tighter. 3 minutes, 3 minutes onto the 9 o'clock hour. You can call in now.
I'm trying to take my mind out of the gutter when I use that over there. So yeah.
You better.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm being a good person. Yeah.
Good, don't mention it.
I'm surrounded with values. Yeah, so
You,
send your thoughts at 4579994.
even if you're not, I will remind you.
Yeah. That is why I don't say Coast Evening and be more by Mr. Weeks to stay far away from you. Sorry for that. Yeah. So those of you looking on Facebook and you say we side by side as the camera.
All right, let me take the call. Let me take the call until 9 o'clock. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Crystal. Morning, KZ. Crystal, you said said about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we have to take a stop at you know the usual stop at 9 o'clock to do with the bank rates and the lotto, play 4, 3D, and everything in between.
Yeah. I hear you. My rest might be of interest to Kingsley.
Why?
Go ahead.
Because you're a financier.
Wow. I'm a financer, and you're the rares of my financial thing. Do you know that you're the rares?
What's going on here?
Crystal.
Yes, sir.
I can go off the line and you do your thing at 9 and then I can come back in.
Yes.
Okay, but when you come back, it would not be at 9.
It will be 10
maybe
past.
like 9:30.
So
listen for the cue. All right.
I can be with you guys all the time, so I can not tell you things.
Yeah. Or the R or the S.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's send this other caller. Hello. Good morning. Got 2 minutes. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. DeFreitas.
Hey, Janet Matthews.
And Krista, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm just saying good morning to you all.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, and have a blessed day and to all WFM fans, Mr. Hahn, and to everybody, good morning, and enjoy your weekend.
Yes,
all right, thank you so much.
Krista, you notice anything there?
No.
While I saw our best friend, she said Kingsley, and then she remind us that Krista is there. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But yes, sir. Some things I just go along. I'm like, I can't be wrong.
You have broad shoulders.
Yeah. Indeed.
This one left, yeah?
Yeah, I read that already.
Oh,
Forget.
Okay, all right.
Come on. I know it's Friday and we can't wait for the weekend, but come. Indeed, I agree, Kingsley. No question is a dull or stupid question, but for the people who are less, or should I say have primary education, you're asking the question so they can understand. So no question is a dull or stupid question. I think we could squeeze in one more comment before we head to the top. Good morning, Crystal and Kingsley. In that it was said a smartphone is smarter than you. But you are to be careful of how you say and respond to people. Some time ago, when I said the NDP and the people of SVG caused much of the crime because they had not voted for the FIFA. Not too sure what you're trying to say there. Don't be disheartened about what the man has said, because no matter what technology is put into any device, if man don't operate it, it's good for nothing. So don't pay them no mind. That's what he's saying.
No mind.
All right, good. 9 o'clock across SVG. Some responses are on the Facebook Live. Good morning to those who are joining us on YouTube as well. We'll get to those when we come back. And we have a special interview at 9:15 this morning about an event that's coming up this weekend. But we'll get to that when we come back. Time for the ECCB Bank Rates. Party compliments the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Brick by brick, piece by piece, building with technology, helping wealth increase, starting small, building sure, doing more every day, doing more together. BOSVG, the bank we count on. BOSVG, our one bank together. We're strong, our nation's bank, standing long and one bank, one voice, sing it loud. BOSVG, hey, building our future. BOSVG, doing more together.
BOSVG, doing more together.
Good morning. Welcome to the ECCB Bank Rates for today, Friday, January 27th, 2023. Brought to you compliments Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The following are today's indicative rates in Eastern Caribbean dollars for key international and regional currencies. These rates will not apply to commercial banks' transactions with the public. The Barbados dollar 1.35, Canadian dollar 2.02657, Swiss franc 2.93303, Euro 2.93936, Pound sterling 3.34449, the United States dollar 2.70, and the Guyana dollar 0.01333. Thank you so much for listening, and thanks to the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for sponsoring.
Brick by brick, piece by piece, building with technology, helping wealth increase, starting small, building the future, doing more every day, doing more together. BOSVG, the bank we count on. BOSVG. Our one bank together we're strong. Our nation's bank, standing long and proud. One bank, one voice, sing it loud. BOSVG. Hey, building our future. BOSVG. Doing more together.
BOSVG, doing more together.
More money, more reasons to play this game. More money for away, so bigger jackpot game.
$200,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot from midday, Friday, January 27th. It's $200,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for away, Super 6, a bigger jackpot game.
Brought to you compliments the National Lotteries Authority. It's now time for the nightly 3D and Play 4 draw. Results for Thursday, January 26th, 2023. The results for the nightly 3D draw number 12896 are as follows. Big D 214, Mid D 441, Little D 894. The next draw is slated for midday today, Friday, January 27th. The result for the nightly Play 4 draw number 3976 is as follows. 7209. The next draw is slated for midday today, Friday, January 27th. Thank you so much for listening, and thanks to the Bank of St. Vincent, that should be the National Lotteries Authority, for sponsoring.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way, Super 6, a bigger jackpot game.
$200,000. The Super 6 jackpot from midday, Friday, January 27th. It's $200,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way, Super 6, a bigger jackpot game.
Your clothes demand a deep down stain free, tough on the job with the power to clean Supreme. Supreme bleach, providing plenty of power, producing the whitest whites and putting an end to stubborn mildew stains. Supreme has been tried, tested, and proven the #1 stain fighter in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and across the Caribbean. You'll say the same when you experience the Supreme power for yourself. Supreme bleach, available at all leading groceries and supermarkets. Official agents, Log Enterprises Limited.
Boy, that's where you get crushing on. Your work's real good, boy. Long boy.
My tires good too.
Tires? Where you get them, boy?
Up at Caribbean Tire Plus, man. They out in Addersville. Can't miss it. Look for the orange container on them. Plenty parking space and open 7 days a week, all thing, man. Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday 9 to 4 p.m. Call them today. Caribbean Tire Plus, 784-432-4786 or email tires@gmail.com.
Thank you for calling Lynch Caribbean Brokers, where your happiness is homemade.
Yes, I'm looking for a new home insurance plan. Want something to know?
Have you heard about Home Sweet Home Insurance Plan?
Home Sweet Home?
What at?
With Lynch Caribbean's home space insurance, you could save up 15% off your current home insurance. What's more, the policy offers much more coverage than what you're typically getting on the market. Being a part of our family ensures your home will be a happier place while protecting what's there.
Thanks. This sounds exactly like what I've been looking for. Widest coverage at the sweetest premiums.
Ready, set, serve. Singer, your favorite family store is now on. Log on to the app www.singersd.com and enjoy our store and products right at your fingertips. Now online are your trusted brands that you have come to love. Refrigerators to chest freezers, gas cookers to toasters, air fryers, mattresses, living rooms, and so much more. Browse our products, check the specs, compare brands and prices, and parts online. We've also made the payment easier, more convenient, and simpler for you. Log on to www.singersvg.com to learn more. Singer, your family company is keeping up with you and the times. Visit our website today and experience a whole new world of Singer, your trusted online family company.
Nothing else sounds as good as
WEFM. Fresh sound.
Nine minutes, 4 seconds after 9 o'clock. You listen to WFM. That's one training. Good morning to you, wherever you are. You can send your thoughts at 45-799-94 or give us a call at 45-799-97. I think Christian has some WhatsApp she wants to dive into. We want to acknowledge you. That is what we do with some WhatsApp also.
Here's a tip for driving at night. I can't remember us talking about, but I guess we did at some point.
A tip for driving at night?
Direct lights of oncoming traffic service onto your vehicle. Sometimes the lights on them.
Pull aside.
But pull aside. Aside on the main road. I always must pull aside.
Going to the lane, more encouraging and going to the, you know, right? The line. If a vehicle is not coming towards you, it's best you put your vehicle over the particular line to guide you. Try to stop if possible and turn off your light a little about their business, okay? It's just a car length in front of you. I have when what's you surface of the road is good. It's trying to know your road and along your road, okay? And that is what is important. Right. So that's just a layman standpoint. And the average person will understand that, okay? Yeah, it's not coming from a scientific position. If you may ask yourself, have I ever done and TikTok and so let's go.
TikTok or for this program. Kingsley on the phone. Vehicle with the windshield tint. Don't say the tint causing accidents because you can't see in someone's vehicle. It doesn't mean the driver can't see out. Your vehicle has more blind spots that affects you more than tint. I know this because my car is fully tinted, and Crystal, you know where I am.
But
yes, I do.
Something comes out there. I'm not being advocate. I'm being basically full of common sense. You listen to that WhatsApp. You are a driver, internet driver. Do you know what to create spot for you? We come out.
Well, he would know for his car.
No,
'Cause
no,
he
no.
drives.
I know what is. It's a blind spot on a vehicle too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how much people in service know that there's a blind spot on a vehicle that they drive and your vehicle depends on what side of the vehicle you're driving on. The
Yeah.
blind spot on the right is total around. That's what I was trying to see across it. And blind spot on the left, left and drive vehicle, and that pulls that where the windshield is. No. Okay, right. Yeah.
Right. Something. Kingsley, you get knocked out to the live.
Yeah.
Well, the video, but it's in back.
Yeah, but here's something, Crystal.
Mhm.
The issue of tinted windshield. You can't walk a taxi at the airport with the windshield is fully tinted. You have to have a clear view of the road that you're using. But some drivers say that the tinted windshield is for them to deal with it.
To encourage drivers to stop completely at a reasonable distance from the crossing while it is in use. But
Police officers on duty active pedestrians and see you could a police is there. United Nations and CELAC, you got a better idea of him when he was explaining it to me when I called him to interject from a layman standpoint. The average person at this point, they had a better view because Mr. Foynham was speaking on the issue of policy. And Christal pointed out this morning the issue where what's the function of the UN and CELAC. So now you have that intervention. You know, I just want to comment issue. Somebody said to me yesterday that the tourism industry is improving. I'll tell you something. The present CEO of the Tourism Authority is Glen Beach. Let's take a break.
Go ahead. Continue.
It's Glen Beach. And he once served as Minister of Tourism. And under his watch, we had more people visit St. Vincent and the Grenadines when he served as Minister of Tourism. People will say, really, but that is not true. And I'm suggesting to you that the effort by the Tourism Authority to make people like me be better off in what we're doing is really important that we do that. It's really, really important. But we are being joined by a few friends here, and you're going to hear from them sooner rather than later. And Christal is going to take over for that particular interview.
All right, so we have to take a quick break and get things sorted, and then we're going to come back. Some more responses are still on the WhatsApp. Some are on the Facebook Live that we have not touched as yet. After this interview, then we'll get to those as quickly as we possibly can. All right, so keep it locked and give us about 2 minutes or so. All right, welcome back, and thank you so much for your patience. It's 22 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour. I almost forgot for a split moment there because the studio is so full. You know, I got a little distracted. In studio this morning, we've got Mr. Gregory Olive, Brother Dunn, and Mr. Fidel Taylor. They're going to be talking about a gospel concert that is coming up on the 28th of January. That is tomorrow. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Christal.
Oh my goodness, they're all in unison.
We practiced last night. Let's do it again.
Good morning.
I can't believe we did it again. Welcome to Activated Mornings. Welcome to the studios of WFM. So amongst the three of you, you're going to tell us all about what's happening tomorrow, the guest artists, the type of concert.
Okay, if I can jump in here. Well, tomorrow evening, there's going to be a very big gospel concert at the Russell's Auditorium at 6 p.m. Featuring top leading artists from St. Vincent and the Grenadines who are based in the USA and at home. Coming home, we have Brother Gregory Olive, we have Brother Don, we have Ellsworth Kwame, teaming up with Paul McMaster, Blessed, Nigel Williams. We also have myself, and we are really making this concert into something spectacular. This concert is going to be a celebration of praise, having come through a lot as a nation, 3 years of COVID, volcano, dengue. We've been set back, we've been locked down, couldn't go nowhere.
As you mentioned, all of those things, so many things.
A lot of people seem to have forgotten what we just went through, So the brothers are coming home to really put on a celebration of praise, basically to say thanks to the Almighty God for His goodness. This is our response from the church, to say thank you for bringing us through all these things. We have lost a lot of loved ones and friends, but we still got to say thanks. So we are calling out the saints, Christians, lovers of gospel music, to join us at the Russell's Auditorium at 6 tomorrow. For this celebration of praise and thanksgiving to the Almighty God. We have to say thanks. We can't be ungrateful. I mean, it could have been worse for us. But if you look back, look at Suffolk, 20,000 people were evacuated. Not a single soul lost their lives. Look at COVID, we've lost some people, but we were able to keep it under control and survive it. So we are rising from the ashes as a people. And Vincentians are resilient, and we are grateful people. And let us come out and show our gratefulness to the Almighty in this great concert. We will be having a lot of giveaways, The brothers, they have brought stuff for the children, like tablets. And I'll let Gregory talk about what he has in the container trying to come off the port.
Yeah, we got good news a while ago that we go get it today, so that's good.
Right.
I was stressing out myself all the time. Sometimes you not to stress.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to say we're going to give everything and then we don't have nothing to give. It didn't sound good to me.
So people are expecting.
My son in tongue to get the paperwork. So
he came to my office worried yesterday.
Yeah.
I said, man, don't worry. Even if we don't get them, we'll find a way. We'll still do the giveaways, take the names of the people, and they can pick up the stuff at my office or some way. But thank God we heard this morning that container is going to be open. We getting this stuff.
That's good. So we have book bags and books and pencil, tablets and all that to give away. It's like
supplies.
We ain't come down here to make money, We come down here to celebrate,
to give back.
To give back. I'm from right down there,
Oh yeah?
Right? 4 hours away from the beach.
You serious? I would be looking at your house every day and not even knowing.
He was telling me stories while I was bringing him over about how we used to be patrolling on this land.
I used to be over here, going to school over here.
Really?
I was small.
Oh.
So
I just grew up on Top Kickers right there, so this is my stomping.
Oh well, welcome home.
I know him from since.
Hold on, baby man.
since
I mean,
little boys. Yeah.
Aw.
Actually, they used to call him Brother Dan.
That's my original name. He just
His
Brother
name is
Dan?
Brother Dan. But I'm
Brother Dan.
Brother Don.
Brother Dan Dun, Brother Dun.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dun.
So this tomorrow afternoon will be a happy afternoon. People calling for tickets because we start off late. I hope you will be there though.
I'll try my best.
Just be there. You're going to enjoy yourself.
Okay.
If you try, you make it.
Okay.
Whether it's your best or not, you're gonna make it.
Okay.
Just try.
So it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow evening.
Russell
Start time.
6 o'clock.
6.
Yes.
Open
Now,
at 5. Start at 6.
Let me also say this: tickets are really $30, but if you buy between now and tomorrow morning before the show, then them at 20.
Yes.
Okay, and children
It's free.
13 and under is free.
Free.
You know,
So we want the
it's-
children to come together, book bags and all of
yes,
that.
we
You know,
don't want money to be the problem with the
Oh.
parents can't afford to bring the whole family. So you have
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
kids, they're free. Bring them.
No problem.
No
Bring
problem.
all the neighborhood children if you can. Get a bus and bring everybody. It's gonna be nice. If tomorrow night, if what we are experiencing here, like the interview, is any semblance of what's happening tomorrow night. Yeah. I get a good feeling.
You see, with us, with him and I and some other, we're not into the gospel music or spreading the gospel for money. That was never ever our objective, like to make money the forefront, because we don't want the gospel to become a business, right? If it's a business, it's a business of spreading love and spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ, and that is what it's all about for us. So for us, it's not about money and to make money and to make a profit. And no. We just want to do this out of love, right? Because we serve a God, Jehovah Jireh, right? My provider, right? So he's going to always find a way to provide for us and to bless us. And when he blesses us, we have to bless others.
Right.
And it is going to be a circle coming back around. You bless, we bless, and everything. And he's always going to provide for us. And
Right.
that's our whole intention, like to just spread love, spread the gospel, and God will take care of the rest.
He took care of the container. To make sure you have the items to give it tomorrow. All right. So fret not thy heart. Is that what it says?
Fret not thyself.
Fret not thyself.
It's all right. If you come tomorrow, come on stage and say that.
Fret
Fret not thyself.
I gotta practice that. So where can we get the tickets?
The tickets are at Century Insurance, Nightingale,
Singer,
Referral, Singer. So I am at Century, so you can come and check me out. Like I said, it's $20. The door is $30. Children under 13 and under is free. We need to really come together and do this and celebrate. And this is going to be an annual event. The brothers want to make this an annual event.
Yes.
So this is like testing the waters.
Foundation,
Yeah, so we don't know if we'll continue in January. Maybe it's too close to Christmas. We got buried in the Christmas activities, so promotions was a kind of low key. So we have to go back to the drawing board and revisit what we did, where we went wrong, and decide whether we're gonna stay with January or we'll look for a new month, a different month to put it in. But this is going to be an annual event, and it's going to get bigger, and maybe we will have more events. Maybe we'll go the open air and start from Chateau, come up, on the road.
Hey.
Independence Square, call it in terms of right.
Heritage Square.
Heritage. Why did I say
these are some of the ideas?
Maybe we need another one.
We need another one, right? The Heritage Square.
But for now, we're starting with one.
Yeah, for one.
Yeah, you have to start somewhere. Start small and then you grow.
But we rehearsed last night, and this was I rehearsed for a few weeks. I was down here like a week and some already.
Yeah.
But they come down here on Wednesday. They come down Wednesday.
So I had my first practice last night, which was really good.
Yeah. So you both reside
in America, USA.
United States of America.
Yes.
I downloaded the wrong accent there. I'm sorry.
Still, I can see like I never
the UK came in a little bit.
No, it's all right. I'm still in Vinci. You want me to have Vinci for you?
Oh, come on. Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, we could.
You come tomorrow. You're gonna leave dry.
Nah, you
Trust
live
me.
Really?
Yeah, man, you come, man.
Yeah.
Come through, man. Come through.
Can't
come
leave
through,
Jai.
come
Can't
through.
leave Jai.
Okay. There's a song that is playing in my head right now as we're speaking. Weakness is not meekness.
Yeah. That's one of
That's
my
you.
songs. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I must say this, that I am so proud to be working with Mr. Fidel Taylor. I should just bow to him, you know.
Yeah.
Because, man, because I was even yesterday I was telling him, that when I was a kid, I used to rush to Victoria Park to see this man sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And them times he didn't have a ball, and there was a real pretty
Yeah,
boy
the
with
long
long coolie hair and
coolie
thing.
hair,
And,
right.
yeah, man.
Still there.
Show me the photos.
I could
Yeah.
back.
And when I was a young boy, I used to rush to Victoria Park. When these guys have concerts, man, I used to rush to Victoria Park and
look
see
at you
these
now.
guys,
That's when we had Gospel Explosion,
Gospel
and
Explosion,
Spectacular, and Genesis, and all of that.
Genesis.
Yeah, we have laid a good foundation.
Yeah,
And
man.
we have to pass on the baton and
man.
keep it alive, you know.
Yeah. So
That's
The
good.
spiritual aspect of the nation is very important.
Indeed,
so
it
this is when they say things come back in full circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now I get to meet the man and I'm going to be in a concert.
You get to
And
work with
now he
him.
is not coming to see me sing. I'm gonna see it. We're performing
together. you know?
Wonderful.
Yeah, man.
So we've got a minute to wrap things up. So final thoughts, final words of encouragement.
Well, let me start first because I don't talk plenty. You are taking me.
Whoa.
Make sure, even though you have no money to buy ticket, come. You can't stay outside. You have to come in free. We're not starting money tomorrow. I'm too happy today.
Check Gregory.
That's from the boss himself, right?
Check Gregory.
I'm too happy today, man.
Wow.
And I just eat a nice fish broth again too.
Who needs to push back this way? You're so generous this morning.
It is fish bro because even in Brooklyn, he fish bro every day. So it's okay.
Well, fish tongue is different though. Fish tongue is different.
Yeah.
So we are asking everybody to come and support us. You ain't coming to be unhappy when you leave. You will be happy. Because I know the way this man could do it.
Yes.
So I know you will be happy.
But I know what you could do too.
The interest is peaking here.
So I know what will happen tomorrow. So everybody come out. Everybody who listening, bring a friend, bring a family, bring an enemy.
Bring
And
everybody
come out tomorrow.
I just want to say to let everybody know just to come out and support, and it's going to be a concert of love, and it's going to be a concert with a difference, and just come out and show your support, and I'm sure when you leave that you'll be blessed.
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen, and let me say my final words. Tomorrow is going to be a big celebration of praise at Russell Cinema. Don't miss it. Bring your family. There will be Paul McMaster there. Nigel will be there. I will be there. We have Ellsworth Kwame. He should have been in studio this morning, but we missed him. And we have Brother Dan and Brother Olive. They're all recording artists based in the USA come home to celebrate, with us for the victory we have had, for what we have come through. So looking forward to seeing you at the Russell's Auditorium. Tickets would be right now reduced to $20. You can get it at Century Insurance, Nightingale, and Referrers, and Singer.
Yeah.
So go there, check it out, get your tickets, and looking forward to seeing you. God bless.
Amen.
All right. Thank you so
very
much.
much. Thank you so much.
Not a
Thank you.
problem.
Thank you so much.
You have a wonderful weekend and all the best in the concert tomorrow.
All right, thank you very much.
And we're not just going to take all the best. We want you to come.
I'll try my very best. Come and get blessed.
Come and get blessed.
All right. What am I going to say when I come up again? Fret not.
Fret not thyself.
Fret. See?
You gotta write it down.
We got to write it down now. Fret not.
Thyself. See that?
And then Kingsley will come in with the end.
Yeah, he'll come in with the end.
Well done. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Thank
you're
you,
welcome.
thank you.
Have a good
Yeah,
one.
man.
All right. So good stuff. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, make sure to support the gentleman. They're giving back to to the entire country. All right. So make sure you find yourself at Russell's Auditorium. You heard where you can get your tickets. If you missed anything, you can always go back to the live on Facebook and YouTube to revisit some of the information. So we have to sign out now, Kingsley. Or should I say Mr. DeFreitas? Which one you prefer? You want me to sign? No, look, the microphone right there. Come sign out. Come sign up for the people. You can't do your supporters like that. You gotta say bye. Have a good weekend. Love you, love you, love you.
Okay, well, I beg to be associated with the comments made by Christal. My name is Kingsley. See you right here on Tuesday. My plans for the weekend, I'm going to the Rustlers Auditorium
Tomorrow.
to see if I could get some love that I so deserve after that battering ram I took yesterday. I'll have a great day, I gone.
All right, you have a good weekend. Thank you so much for joining us this morning for